told you part 2 was coming. I told you it was going to happen. The same crew that brought you that freestyle battle. The same crew that talked about those great conversations we had about the struggles, about the ghetto, about the projects, about where we're coming from, being part of our environment. Now, tonight we're going to talk about some even crazy stuff. We're going to start getting into this DC riot. Because this jump is really happening. I can't wait to see everybody's opinion about what happened. Because everybody get to have a different idea and different input of what happened that night. Or that day. Because that was a whole day event, wasn't it? So, before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Share, like, comment. Look up these guys' names, but I post their names up over here. Check out their social media platform. If you got anything you want to say, please comment below. Appreciate y'all watching the Preacher Parker Show. So, starting off the show, what's up, DJs? Introduce yourself, say it again.
D. James.
It's got you.
Oh, now.
It's loud enough to hear you.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure anyway.
Just speak loud.
Daniel James, Facebook. / Juke James, 863.
Oh.
Instagram.
Hey. You got the whole nine.
Go ahead.
I said everything I had to say in the last episode. I'm still the same person, and I'm back for another good time.
Good old Buttercup, huh?
America.
No, not America.
America.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ran, you know what I'm saying? Y'all white folks that ran in there. That wasn't right, you know what I'm saying? That was some business, you know what I'm saying? We might laugh that on. You know what I'm saying? We might laugh that on. Man, at the front step, we down.
It was one of us in there.
Yeah.
One of us. We had Crenshaw.
Man, with no black folks over there, man. All them were white folks.
Hold on.
They was talking about you looking for the stimulus check room. You didn't see him yet.
I said, you ain't seen on CNN, all them white folks ran in there? Man, them white folks, man. Nigga. I got y'all nigga now.
They was definitely front line.
Telling you, man.
Hot damn. All right, there we got
Bre Will.
Hey.
You already. Same as last time.
Same as last time.
Real shit.
Y'all make sure y'all enjoy that episode she did with Judy. Fire. Straight up woman empowerment. I appreciate y'all watching that episode.
Yes, sir. No.
Yo, Nep. You already know what it is.
Nep.
Building. Yo, alright, so anyway, it's Preacher Parker. Man, look, I just try to bring positive atmosphere to the building, but at the same time, I told you it's going to be real story, real people, real conversations. So nothing's filtered. So don't come in here surprised and looking for everybody to be all apologetic and, all nice and kind. This is real people. So you're going to only expect them to speak the way they always been speaking, all right? I don't want nobody to change how they talk. So, let's get to that DC riot, people. But I don't lie about it. From my input, I thought it was a joke. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was like it wasn't really happening. But after seeing the riots and the social media is blowing up and everybody's talking about it, I'm like, yo, this junk is for real. And the worst part is, not to be racist, but I'm like, yo, nobody got their ass whooped? Nobody got shot? Okay, they got one person shot. I don't know if she really got shot. Let's be honest.
Lady got shot.
I don't know. This is business. I don't know. I ain't gonna get into it. But I'm just saying. But now, yes.
Different angles.
I did see some Spanish. I did see some Spanish people in there. I did see some blacks. Not a lot. You can count them.
Oh, you got them.
There was thousands of people, but you can count how many minorities in there. Let's be honest. All right, now. Brownie, I know you got a lot to say about this, but before he gets into it, I'm just saying, let's be honest, people. We all know if it was a whole group of blacks, a whole group of Spanish, a whole group of Muslims, there's no way in hell we would have walked to that DC Capitol. There's no way we would have got to that gate.
They would have had a whole army come out somewhere.
We've been breaking through them windows.
Yo, you would have touched that window to pop your head. There was 5 or 6 bullets going through somebody's ass.
Like this man got the podium.
No, but I know people say, no, that's not true. No, it's true. We see all the other activist moments. We see the Black Lives Matter movement. We see how other groups get together. And yes, do they riot? Yes, we do. Do we burn down buildings? Yes, we do.
But nobody got shot.
Nobody got shot.
Nobody died.
Now this is getting... man, get on it, y'all. Y'all talking about it right now. There's a lot going on. But if you want to start off...
let me start it
To
off.
start off to defend
All right,
yourself.
so first off, I want to go off the point you just said about if it were blacks, they would have been shot up. All right, so here's something. A lot of those police in the Capitol building, they're unarmed. They have, and they use less than lethal.
All right.
Now, here from footage I've seen. But anyways, no, to the point. So BLM and Antifa. I know Antifa's mostly white people, but BLM, which is now being taken over by white people, when they were doing riots, it's the same thing with this protests that was going on in DC. The protest, for the most part, was people there, doing their First Amendment rights.
Right.
And there were some bad apples that got shit started. And you know how humans are.
Oh,
if
hell
a
yeah.
couple people
Turn
start
up
doing
that
something that
energy.
gets other people,
That's
that energy
real.
spreads
That's
to other
real. You
people.
turn it up. Everybody turn it up. You can't.
Everybody turn
You
it
can't
So-
do that.
So then you compare it to the BLM protest and Antifa protests, where a lot of the people are great people just protesting, and then there's the bad apples come in, burn the businesses down, burn cities down.
Yep.
People died. Over 30 people were shot during those protests and killed. But so we gotta admit, both sides are protesting, maybe for completely different reasons, but all it takes is a few idiots
Oh yeah.
to get shit started.
That's the main thing.
Now, one thing I liked about this was seeing the politicians scared shitless.
Oh yeah, they were scared.
Because-
Motherfucker, bro.
When your government fears you, the people, that's a good thing. When you fear your government, that's when you're living in tyranny.
Exactly.
So it's good that they fear us. It's
Hey,
good
man.
that they realize they cannot keep doing the same things they've been doing and putting a middle finger up to us and get away with it.
Buttercup
Now, I'm
dropping
not-
heat on y'all right
I'm
now.
not condoning all the violence. I'm not condoning them breaking out the windows and
Right.
storming the building and all that. But from footage I've seen, there were actors in there. All it takes is, here's how you do something stupid and fuck a whole image up. Oh, I'm Antifa or whatever. I'm someone that's just an anarchist. I'll just put a MAGA hat on and go there. Now everyone thinks I'm a Trump
Exactly.
supporter.
That's what.
It's that simple.
I'm telling you, man. I got a lot to say about this. Anybody else got some input on? Go on, hit that, Joe. Talk about it.
Damn, well,
You got
y'all just made me look at the shit a whole different. He definitely made me want to storm the White House
No.
for a second. But
It's real though. That's real stuff, man. And we gotta realize that, yo.
yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know all that. Dude.
What
But-
you think? Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like,
It ha-
When they started getting up in that motherfucker and that lady started climbing over that shit though, and they shot like that, it seemed like they was getting too close, like too far in that shit. They should have stopped that shit from the get.
No, for real. Now look, I'm with you. This actor's in the building. This actor's, I can see the actor. But look,
Oh yeah.
the reality is, a lady got sprayed with mace, right? There's a police officer helping her down the stairs. Another person got sprayed with mace. There's a police officer actually putting something to wash his eyes out so he can be okay. When a black person in a Black Lives Matter gets shit with mace, ain't no cop helping your ass, all right? There's no, let me walk you over here to the other side of the street so you can be okay. Ain't none of that bullshit happening, all right? So I can see where you're coming from. We as white folks, I'm not mad at white folks, I can see what you're saying. Yo, we're tired of our government acting up. We're tired of being lied to. We're tired of people trying to cheat us in the system and do things the way they want to. I can see that outrage. But when we have that same outrage, we don't get a chance to to do that outrage. Because the moment we even sit there outside and say, hey, we're tired, we're terrorists. We're bad people. We're enemies. Oh, look at these black people. Look at these bad people. They crazy. Crazy. They savages. They animals. What are you talking about? But when they go into a building, a white person saying, hey, man, you're doing it for your country. You're doing it for justice. They are the Americans that we need in this country. They're true Americans. Like, what the hell? What are we then? You already told us what we are now. Okay, so I can see both views. And yes, and there's a lot of white people gonna get mad. There's black people that's gonna get mad at us too. Because there's black people that's not on the same side as black people that's bad about this whole riot. They agree with the white folks. So it's more than just a race problem. The problem is just there's a group of people, like you said, that have issues, that really want to start some junk. And I ain't gonna lie, he right. You turn up in a building. You saw what happened in Philadelphia and inside that Walmart. They raided that
they
Walmart.
raided
They took all the TVs. They took everything out that motherfucking
Everything.
Walmart. Now
Every shelf
imagine
was
if 15 people go in there and start running out with TVs, and then you come into the Walmart, you ready to go shopping, you see everybody walking out with TVs, like, yo, nobody stop them.
Exactly. So more people think, okay, I should do it too.
Bro,
Exactly.
that's when you got 100 cars in the parking lot and everybody's stealing.
everybody.
Everybody's still.
Bro. Bro.
Another thing too, if you look and you can research this, find on the internet, there's so many moments where police that were working there were allowing them in, opening the gates,
come on,
opening
man.
the doors, and calling them in, waving them in, literally.
Yo,
Whoa.
yeah, the White House. You
So-
saw them open the gate. You ain't never seen. I ain't gonna get to that conversation.
Some people are
Yeah.
saying some politicians were in on it, and for the most part they were let in. There were certain sections when the protesters or whatever you want to call them got so far into it and started getting near the Congress people. That's when shit started getting serious and the cops started fighting them. And you can look up the videos of them fighting each other. The thing that made me believe there's some Antifa that was pretending to be Trump supporters and were doing most of the stuff is pro-Trump people for the most part, or Republicans in general, are pro-cop. They're not against police. You know, they don't hate police. But if you go and look up the videos, these people were saying, fuck you pigs. They were saying shit that literally Antifa is known for saying. And if you listen to them, while they're getting pepper sprayed, the people are getting pepper sprayed and all that, it's like they're trained and they've been through this before, because you hear them yell out like, I need water for a rinse down real quick. Like, they were efficient and organized. Like, they've done this before.
Because if you go to Craigslist, I don't know if y'all have been to it, there's actually organizations that tell you to come up with immediate actors for certain situations. And they bring people over and they'll pay you to be actors for a major situation, like a crime went down or an explosion went down. You have to be that person that later. And there's actually events for this. So it makes me think, at that same time, you may have real good citizens out there that really was out there protesting the proper way. And like you said, one bad apple only takes one.
All you need,
the ones on the front line was like probably the Antifa.
Yo, for real, bro. For real.
Like that lady. That's what I was gonna ask you. That one lady that got shot. Like,
see, and they won't explain that. No media's explaining
Bro,
that.
you know why? Because that
Was it cop?
it was a cop for the other side of the window.
It shows.
It shows the cop just poof.
And see,
But it's like, if you got shot in the neck, we all see how it goes. Bro, it's
and now
blood. Instant.
so and what was she? An unarmed white woman. So that's proof that yes, they're bad police. We can all admit for BML and all that. We know there are shitty ass cops, racist pieces of shit.
Oh yeah.
But to say that all police are bad is ignorant, because police are people just like us.
Right.
You might meet and talk to people all the time you don't even know they're police, and most people are decent people. But there are pieces of shit, and
In every position.
there are people from secret societies and Freemasons that are police and stuff. There's and they have agendas. Everyone has their own agenda. So I mean, we need to. If the problem is, instead of us each fighting for different things, if we all realized what the real problem was and fought together, we could change everything. But instead, we're divided into two parts.
And you brought up a point right there, because think about it right now. If I was to tell you that I know if the people get together, we're going to have a problem. We can't control the people. So what do? I let these white folks come in there and get in their way. Black people automatically mad, right? So they're like, yo, we going to turn up next time. Then you got, right now, how many National Guards out there? In almost every state, there's National Guards everywhere.
Just in D.C.
Ready. And then there's people, a lot of white folks say they're going to have their guns this time ready. Yo, I'm waiting for this about to turn up in the next week. You know what I'm saying? This is like reality. We about to really see some real ass junk happen. Now, I'm hoping nothing negative happens, but we just know how American people work, man, especially when they fed up. Now, I'm with Buttercup. If we got together and had that same anger as all of us going to the White House, now I'm not saying destroy the place, but speaking our mind as the people, they are bound to listen to our ideas. They are bound to slow down to the stupid stuff they do. But the problem is, all they got to do is throw a race card out there and everybody just split up like motherfucking roaches when the lights turn on. And it's over. And it's like, yo, we got them where they at. They're distracted. We good now. Let's go back and sign all these 700 bills that nobody knows about behind closed doors. And everybody just sign the bills, sign the laws. We don't know what the laws are.
Take your time and look at what all was in the CARES Act, where we get $600 checks, but they're sending hundreds of millions to other countries, billions to other countries. They sent $307 million, I believe it was, to Pakistan for gender studies, to study genders, so they could say, yeah, there's 54 genders or whatever they believe. Meanwhile, we get $600 checks.
Hold on, wait. Anybody want to talk about this right now? I'm going to leave it alone. Don't let y'all go talk. I need y'all to stop talking, because I got too much to figure out.
Yeah.
Say something.
Another one, they
gave everybody.
Another one, they gave millions to count the amount of fish in a certain region. I can't remember what region, but to count fish. That was in the CARES Act. So to count some fucking fish is more important than the American people when they're broke and need money.
Go
They
ahead.
don't care about us. Shit. Look at
Yeah.
how
And you
they
wonder-
giving us the vaccine.
know what I'm saying?
and
Biden said he's gonna send that check though. Biden said he's
Man,
gonna
let
send.
me tell you something.
Know what I'm saying?
Biden's already said the chance
He
he
said
look
he
good
gonna
at the
send
beginning
14
stage.
homes.
Bro,
Everybody, he
Damn,
said
I ain't
out
getting no
his
shit.
mouth
Damn.
14 homes.
damn,
What
I
if
need me a
politicians- what if-
$1,400 check. I need
What
that.
we all do.
I need
We
that.
all do.
Everybody need
okay,
that.
you know what?
$1,400
Let me stop you right now.
You
because
ain't gonna spend that
this is
$1,400 check?
Hold on, Dan. This is a preacher talk show. We about to get real for a second, all right? Let me ask you a question. All right? I'm a politician, right? I need you to like me. And for people that doesn't make a lot of money, they see things differently than people that are rich. People that are rich, they see the stupid, they see the lies, they see the hidden agenda. But for us, that we're just making decent salary or making okay money, yo, $1,400? Hell yeah, we all hype. We're hype because they know that's all they need to do. I gotta give you a little pocket change. You shut your damn mouth. I give you a little pocket change. You don't care about the laws I break. I give you a little pocket change. You don't care about the black people I lock up in jail or white folks we shoot. There's a lot of things that's going on. You don't talk about those things. Or people that we give diseases to, or we put up towers to make you sicker. You don't get pay attention to that. All I gotta do is give you $1,400. You mind your damn business. We are in a position now as Americans that we are more woke now, and I'm hoping that we're more woke to realize their plan. If I give you a little incentive, you mind your damn business. You're not allowed to speak back about what we're doing. You're not allowed to care about what's really going on. Because there's a lot that's really going on, but they got plans to take our asses out soon. And we're not worried about that. We're worried about that little check that's going to make sure we take care of our bills and be happy and smile and do a little dance. That's what we at. We have to chuck and dance right now, bro. We got to realize the reality of what's going on. The reality, these bastards don't like us. We can vote all day we want to. They don't like us. Biden, Trump, I don't care who, Obama, I don't care who you is. They say they like you. They don't like your ass. They drive laws because they don't like your ass, bro. And the moment your ass drop off, they send you little condolences, but they don't really care. They ain't gonna come to your house. They ain't gonna come to your neighborhoods. They ain't gonna see what's really going on around you. But they gonna pick up a little baby and give him a little kiss and say, "Hey, I'm not colorblind." Bro, give me the bull crap. Bro. This is reality. I'm sorry, I got too hostile.
Yeah, I understand
You
though.
see it in their eyes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Go on there. Somebody going harder with me.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to go harder than me. Out there. Go on and talk.
It's the preacher part. You just said you had to preach real quick. So I'm
Show,
just
man.
like,
Talk how you talk
Damn.
on this show.
Yeah.
Whatever's on your mind, I need y'all to speak that, Joe, because we gotta realize there's no filter on this show. Whatever comes from your heart, speak what's from your heart.
They still selling this damn, giving people this vaccine and this fucking everybody.
Oh,
up.
you got the shot too?
Hell no.
Okay,
Hell no, I get no shot.
we just making sure. You know what I'm
I'm just
saying?
saying.
You know what I'm saying? You told me you don't get that vaccine too.
I ain't getting the
You know what I'm
vaccine.
saying? No bad need in your own.
I'm gonna get some Vaseline. I ain't gonna get no damn Vaseline. Alright? Get some of this ashes off me.
Speaking of the vaccine, you know something I just realized? Bill Gates is behind the vaccine.
Okay.
And another interesting thing, he just became the #1 farmland holder in the United States. He owns more farming land than any other person in the
What?
world.
For what?
Exactly.
For what?
So this man now controls most of the farm
Rural.
and food in America.
Crops.
He's controlling the vaccine, and his whole life he has talked about depopulation.
Exactly. Everybody know what depopulation is. They want less people.
Yeah.
The whole goal is to give you less people.
I almost said something that could have got me.
Say it.
Nah, hell no, I don't need the Homeland Security at my damn
Okay,
desk.
well, don't go too deep. Don't go too deep. Yeah, it just speak on some junk.
that is some fucked up shit.
Thank you, man. I
America
didn't hear
is so trifling. I still feel like a slave now.
Thank you.
Like,
It's
Yeah.
organized slavery. It's really organized
been
slavery.
there.
That's what it is. They
Organized, right.
It's organized
Our
slavery.
social security numbers are
We are all
businesses.
slaves.
Thank you.
Until we free ourselves, we are all slaves.
We're all
What
slaves.
happened to slaves last time? People had to fight for their freedom. We all are gonna have to
We
fight
had that
for our
generation.
freedom.
We want
It's
to
gonna
fight for our
happen.
freedom. It's bound to happen.
Hey,
I
what you know
just
about
think-
this though? They say we could, if we could prove we indigenous to this country, we could sell our social security card back to the mint, like the Franklin Mint or some shit. And you ain't gotta participate in this government no more. You
That's
ever
basically
heard of
diplomatic
that?
immunity.
that's real.
I don't know about it.
It gets deep. I heard it when you talk about it.
You heard about it, right? Yeah.
There's
We
some
talked
truth
it.
about that because you got to realize, people, that there's a lot of history in this country that we don't know about. And there's a lot of things that your families from all cultures have done in this country that actually protects you in your heritage, in your land, and your name. The problem is, you don't know that information. So because you don't know that information, you're going to continue paying that Social Security, paying those income taxes. Because you know what he's talking about, you could be able to sell all that junk and they can't touch your ass. You be like an idiot at a casino. I'm good.
They
Right.
say they give you
No
like
debt, no nothing.
what's equal to
Nothing. Don't touch me.
reparations.
Don't even lick my way.
It's like
Right.
$700.
How you got a name when you work
Thank
for the
you.
nigga?
700,000, bro. 700,000. You know, I
30 acres in it. What it is?
40 acres of view. You know, I've waited for 40 acres of view in a long time.
But that's what I'm
you know
saying.
what?
That's how you get
40
it.
No,
acres.
no.
Until you find out you
Maybe.
your
But
people.
no. Hold on. Wait a
Been
minute.
over
Wait a
here.
minute. Wait, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's say reparation finally happened. And we got the 40 acres of view you want. And 90% of the people don't even know what to do with the damn 40 acres
I'm
of
about to
land.
say, yeah, what the fuck is they gonna do?
They don't have a mule out there, they don't have all that, they gonna just look at it.
Niggas just like, damn.
They gonna sell it, go get some.
That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna sell it.
and
They're gonna
just
sell it. So, well,
it.
thank you. Now I can sell it back to flip it.
And they gonna
Right.
go get a Bentley.
And they're gonna sell it to the same white people that gave it to them.
Hot damn. You see it, the white man laughing at it. You know what? We need to give that damn 40 acres, man. We're gonna get it right back.
Right.
Damn, what you gotta say about that, Dan?
That is so crazy.
Man, I don't
no.
even, that's crazy right now.
That's deep.
That's
bro.
so
That
true,
shit
though.
deep.
You
That
know,
shit deep.
so I don't got none. I don't even got none. I don't
We
got
can see real appreciation for sure. I told you.
Fuck that, I'm keeping my land, man.
Crazy. Yeah,
Thank
gotta
you,
keep
bro.
that
I'm
land
keeping
up.
my land.
I'm keeping
F
my
that.
land.
I'll
Fuck
bring that
that.
check out.
This
Pick
my
Carnival
shit
with that
till I
motherfucker
die.
out there. You gonna be all right.
Right, we gonna be alright. I'm about to plant some shit on this shit.
Exactly. That's the
Since
only
he
way
got
you
his shit.
can.
Like the
You wanna play something?
If
The
you
fuck?
rent a house in city
Right,
limits, bro, you
bitch,
cannot.
watch
You can't even have a garden.
Caught
bro.
some chickens.
You know that's the other
Put a
problem
coop
with
on
us
it.
in America is we're not self-sufficient in any way. We rely on the
Depend on-
government, and we
Mhm.
and
Thank you.
until that changes,
Thank you.
until we go back to the old ways where we farm and we do our own shit, we make our own shit, we
The
trade
barter
amongst
system,
each
everything.
other.
Exactly.
Until that, we are ruled by the dollar, which is owned by our government,
Mm-hmm.
and we're all servants to it.
Hey, I'm gonna hit y'all with some shit though. You
Oh,
know it's scary
come on,
though.
drop it.
You
Drop
know
it.
it's scary like how you saying though. Like we depend on other shit. I seen this one dude. I think I talked to you about it before.
Right.
There's one video that's it's like a satanic religion pastor preacher
Right.
whatever he called, and he talking to a real preacher. So I forget what it was. No, it was a Jewish dude, and he talking to a preacher. And the Jewish dude saying that all the McDonald's and stuff like is y'all probably gonna believe it. I kind of believe it. But he's saying like all the meat. McDonald's so lazy they won't go cut their own meat up and none of that shit. So
Exactly.
they'd rather buy it off of somebody. So they basically selling all these kids that come up missing and shit like that. It's like or people that come up missing. Like they just feeding us whatever, bro.
No, you know, okay, you know what? If I was back in my days, I'd have said, man, that's crazy. That's no way McDonald's doing that. But I'm thinking about this.
Them
Y'all know if y'all
for
seen
years.
recently last year, there was commercials saying McDonald's, we have 100% beef now. It was a commercial that actually said now. As
No,
if-
yeah.
I was like, wait. So what was the other beef I was eating a couple of years ago, bro?
Exactly, bro.
That's my face. I was like, yo, what happened to
But
the hamburgers I was
check it
really
out.
eating? That mean that wasn't beef? So I'm eating motherfucking legs and arms from somebody else. Yo.
You don't know what they giving
Yeah.
us. And then the thing the dude said, he was like, the pastor was like, you're so bold to tell us this right now. Like, how can you just admit it, confess this? He was like, because y'all don't believe me. I'm sitting here telling y'all it's going on. Nobody
I
believes
can tell
me.
you the truth because we got so stuck into the corporation that they can tell you can tell somebody the truth about you eating humans and they'll still be like, well,
It's some gas.
Y'all can look up that video right now. It's like the truth about McDonald's. Or
I don't
some
trust
shit.
no man.
And then think about it, bro. Like these restaurants and shit. Like you supposed to have the sign. It's supposed to be like if it's a burger shop, they got a picture of a burger or something. Chicken shop, they got a picture of chicken. Wendy's got a picture of a little girl. You feel me? Like McDonald's got a picture of a fucking cloud. Like I don't know, just
Damn. When you say,
That's
yeah,
crazy,
Burger King got
man.
that king. They technically all just humans.
But think
Now you gonna do that right now?
think
You
of
gotta
this.
figure it out now.
Here's something. So
I know. I still eat McDonald's, man. I'm like,
I still do too though, cause I be hungry. But shit, when you think about that shit, you go somewhere else.
but what
Yeah, for real.
I go right somewhere.
But,
Taco Bell, oh hell no. That's
what-
I
embarrassing.
don't know, dude.
I like Taco Bell.
I was I just
You know, that's why they took the Chihuahua rally off the commercials.
Ah, damn,
Because
I
word the
eat
truth that
Chihuahua.
you was eating the Chihuahuas. So
Hey,
they took that
that's a
Chihuahua
good
down.
Chihuahua, I'll tell
Hey, but
you.
that shit really going on. There's a video right now. Some Chinese people got caught in Philly bringing skinned dogs out of a van, like, and they got caught. The dude like, man, what the fuck? Like he recording it with his cell phone.
What the fuck?
That was in Philly. And they really doing that shit, bro.
Bro.
Ribs, all them rib tips and all them
Oh.
dog ribs.
Hold up, what?
I
Boneless
don't eat
ribs
that
and
shit
dog
though.
ribs.
Oh,
But
They hate us. The Chinese people hate us.
but hey, when it comes to the truth,
I think so.
Say something, look.
when it comes to the truth or to an alternative train of thought, as in thinking outside the box, not just being stuck in it. So imagine this. Imagine all your ancestors were taught lies. So then they pass some lies onto you.
Yep.
And then all you hear and see everywhere is lies.
Yep.
Then when the truth comes, the truth will be a lie to you.
It look like a lie, yeah.
Damn, Buttercup.
Repeated history of
Damn,
lies.
what you got? Bring up the speed on
Repeated
it.
Don't got
history
none.
of lies.
You got that?
Goddamn folks tale, like they say.
Yep.
On some shit.
Damn,
Oh,
real to the
shit.
folks tell. That's true though.
Shit.
Just a little campfire, tell you the little urban legend.
On some shit.
It ain't really true.
The fuck?
And you believe that joke to this day, man.
Still believe that shit.
Damn, but it's just, man, I don't know. There's too much going on, man. All I'm saying, as American people, stay woke, like we talking right
Stay
now.
woke.
man.
Wake up.
Because everything you believe is not guaranteed to be truthful. Because we've been lied to all our lives. We don't even know it. You know, I think about it from history. I seen Prince talk about it one time. He was like, look, who's the first president of the United States? Everybody's going to say George Washington. Yeah, George Washington. But a lot of people don't realize there was 8 presidents before him. We don't talk about those guys.
Right.
8 presidents before George Washington, all because it was the Constitution. I don't give a damn what it was. Why ain't I'm in school, you not talking about the other 8 presidents? I want to know about who the other 8 guys were before him.
The fuck?
Why can't I know about that? Why is it not important? It's not important because they didn't. I mean, it's just things I want to know. And now they're going to this UFO situation, and they're about to tell you in 180 days. Yo, aliens.
What if the president?
UFO.
What if the president before George Washington was like some Native American leader dude, like?
Well,
that
supposedly
actually ran
the
this
first
motherfucker?
president there was James Monroe, and there's an argument to this day whether he was black or white because there's a picture of him being black and there's a picture of him being white, so nobody knows the truth. The point is, it's possible that the first president of the United States was a black man, but if that was to be true, we can't continue
That was the Django.
to talk about that.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
scratch that story. George Washington was the first president.
Or
That's
what?
the story we're
Or here's a random theory, a random thought. What if the first 8 presidents were actual? You know, because at first people coming to America were coming for good things
Yep.
and religious freedom.
Yep.
What if those first 8 were those actual authentic people, and then a
Freemason
Freemason
came in and
take
George
over,
Washington.
and that was the start of
Damn, Buttercup getting hard with it now. I didn't even think about that. That's real.
because every
He's a
one of the
Freemason.
presidents were
See, the
Freemasons.
Freemason, y'all was just watching the other day. They was talking about man, blood out some sentences. They got
I'm
to
gonna
do
be
shit.
on the watch list now, talking all this.
Yeah, you're talking too much knowledge. But as black folks, sometimes we pick on tattoos on our body. And they show a lot of black people with tattoos that have George Washington's face or Abraham Lincoln's face or Thomas Jefferson. And I understand because you're thinking about the money. But they used to be slave masters.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to put a slave master tattoo on your body.
It fits though because
That's like Bradley putting on a black person that used to kill Irish people back in the ancient times with slavery as a king on his body. Oh man, you gonna salute that black guy that killed nothing but white people? History is a
You know why that
It's
fits
crazy.
what you said though? Because those people are slaves to that money.
That's
So
it.
it fits.
Or you think
That
about
money, the president on it, is now their slave
The
master
money
because all they're
became your
chasing
master.
is that money.
You didn't see that one dude with the swastika, the Hitler flag on it, tatted
Ooh.
on him and shit.
Where?
It's a black dude from like Cali, but he broke down the meaning of it. He said because
Oh, the swastika the original
gangs,
meaning.
gangs like no, he got that because the gangs like Blood and Crip. That's what they is. They not they want to kill. We meant to kill each other. The gangs and shit.
That's what you said.
And that's the same thing. Like
I say it kind of meaning, but then you look at the swastika, look at the original meaning of it. It was a more peaceful meaning, and then it was taken over into a racist meaning. That every
And that-
symbol you see has an original history. Make sure y'all look those up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, there's so much damn knowledge.
And at any point in time, they can take a symbol that means a good thing and turn it into something bad. Like, you know how we used to play the circle game where, I don't know if black people did it, but you put your circle below the knee, and if anyone looks, you get to punch them or some shit like that.
Oh, sure. I didn't play that game.
Now that's racist.
Wow.
Now that's considered racist.
What?
And I don't
because
know.
that sign is the white power sign, ain't it?
Yeah, really?
Y'all ain't know that?
No.
To me,
Oh,
that looks like
shoot.
666.
That's
you
what I
ain't
thought it
seen-
was, too.
Look, it was some shit
See
in
what I
Disney.
mean? Yo.
It was some shit in the news in Disney, bro. It was like the Disney characters, you know, the minions and shit.
Yeah.
The big dude with the pointy nose. He like taking a picture with a little black girl, and he like did this. He did that sign on her shoulder right before they took the picture and shit. I would look it up on YouTube.
I can see why you would say white power
And there was
because
a
you
big-
put the W and you put
And
the
then there's the P.
And I-
But see, you
It's-
can turn it.
that's
I
how
thought it was
much-
666 all my life.
Just Google that. Just Google
Oh.
white power symbol. You gonna
But
see a bunch
yeah,
of people.
if you
like,
do that, that's 666.
Yeah.
And who
You
throws
talking
that
about
up
look
about?
like, you know what I'm saying? He do look like a P.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see us?
Right.
Yo, see, man.
Who does this a lot?
Freaking Hollywood, motherfucker.
Hollywood.
Selling
Because
so
they're
massive.
all and think of this for all the Trump haters. So who hates Trump the most now? The absolute most.
White folks. No.
No,
Basically.
Hollywood elites. Pretty much Hollywood.
White
The
folks.
You
Rothschilds.
see what
White
the fuck
folks.
they
All them elites.
All white folks.
Yeah,
They
do.
hate Trump. And why is that? Because they all serve Lucifer. They all. So I mean, I'm not saying Trump's a good person. I can't say that he's
Yeah.
not. But do I believe he's being used
Oh, yeah.
by God? I 100%
Everybody's
believe that.
destined to be used by
Because God has used the most messed up people all throughout the Bible. So if you think he ain't
Truth.
using Trump,
That's straight truth.
because who has had this ever happen to him? And he just got banned from the internet.
Banned
This
from the
man
internet.
ain't even can't do nothing. on the
Impeached
internet.
twice.
impeached twice.
The
Now you
whole
on
world's-
trial.
You gotta wonder the people that are against him. They make you think he's the enemy, but what if that's because they're
Hold
the
on,
enemy?
Hold on, buddy.
Yeah.
Hold on, buddy, because you get real right here. Let's off the topic. We're going to get deep off the topic just for fun.
Who knows? Maybe
Jump in.
this is they say fall. You know, like Trump. Blame everything on Trump.
Yep,
Call it in.
exactly.
So it's not too many casualties, just him.
Then that was spread the Illuminati card because it showed the white man that looked like Trump dead on the card. Just said if it happens, y'all seen it first. Two, but I start thinking differently now. After I think about that Illuminati card, I think it might be Biden. That gets
Biden
murdered,
what?
that gets killed. And it's
It's
not
possible.
Trump.
Oh shit.
It would make sense
That would make
because
Kamala Harris the president.
that's the whole point. That's
First
the whole
female
goal.
president, and according to Indian prophecy, years before, during their time, in the 600 something years, they believe a female president was going to be the one that was going to make the whole world end. So, America, you just heard it right here in the Preacher Parker Show. I just told you it can happen.
She's a witch.
It can happen.
How you
She's
gonna
a
say that
literal
there?
witch.
You know what I'm saying? I think you need to watch your mouth.
She is.
Hold
And
on.
look into it. You gotta do
Yeah, you know what I'm
research.
saying? I already did my research. I think you need to watch your
So you
mouth.
think she's authentic?
No.
Now,
Nah.
Hold on, wait, now
exactly.
hold on, Dan. I see where you're coming from. We gotta be respectful to who she is as a person, as a people.
But does she
But
respect us? Why do we
How
gotta
many
respect
black
her?
folks got arrested because of her?
I don't know.
In California, over 7,000 black folks been arrested for her for bogus charges.
No.
One dude went 2 joints and he got 30 years.
No.
For her. And then you vote for her to be inside the position
And
of
Biden.
power. So now if Biden is also
How many
charged.
black
how many
people
black
were
people got
state
arrested?
attorney- she
So
was
if
state
you think about
attorney.
it logically, you got 2 people in position that had a lot of black people arrested in their history, and then you had them in power. So now how many more black people go to jail?
Everybody.
And look at
Yeah,
Biden.
man.
How many?
Biden
Yeah, you
signed
know,
a crime
we-
bill back in the day
That locks
they
up
was locking
black
up
folks.
people for pounds of weed for life and shit.
No.
Crack. When niggas get caught with crack, they charge them more than when they get caught with powder and shit.
Yeah.
Biden never signed that shit.
So now we as black folks voted for the same people that lock us up. Now how do we learn? What do we learn from this lesson?
I don't know.
They've
That we
deceived.
still slave to the slave mentality.
Yeah, basically.
We still go to the masters who abuse us. That's the mindset we have right now as people. Now, like I said, I'm not agreeing that Trump should be in office too. I don't want them to be in office. But a lot of people, as us, we need to start picking people that got some damn common
Regular
sense.
people.
That actually give a damn about culture. That actually give a damn about everybody.
Right.
And not just out there for a whole plan or agenda to wipe out motherfuckers, especially people of color.
But see, what
I
if
would say,
what
yeah.
if nobody step up? What if like
That's
ain't no
what the
good
problem
people
is.
stepping up?
Nobody wants to step up because of fear that you might get killed.
But
for
we
it.
already know who the answer is, who the leader is that's coming. We already know.
Antichrist.
Well, after that, the
Okay,
real
that's
leader.
it. Just do that. That's
Oh,
it.
Antichrist, I'm like apocalypse.
Hey,
It's going down.
The
But
United
I'm
States
talking-
already takes them. Y'all need my check. Yeah.
The only leader that the only leader
I need that.
Niggas are having it all over
like
the world.
tomorrow, you already late. You feel me? You already late. I need.
Unless you got a
man,
bunker or
what's up?
something.
I need that.
But
I
hey,
need
the,
that.
the only
I need like 2
leader,
of those. You feel me? Don't send the one, send 2 of those.
the only leader, the
I'll be
only
cool.
leader that's gonna do good for us is Christ. no man will ever be that you can never. No man ruling you will ever be sufficient.
That's true because you always have a problem with that person ruling. You know what I mean? How long you want to let a person rule?
And
I'm tired of this dude. How you gonna rule me?
Yeah.
I can beat your ass.
And that's all we're waiting on.
Right. And I can beat your ass.
Hey, he's still saying, if I can beat your ass, how you gonna rule me? I'm just saying.
I know a lot of people aren't Christian and won't agree with that,
That's
but
never funny.
Go on, brother. Go ahead.
I'm just saying I know a lot of people aren't Christian and won't agree with that, but the reality is coming. Everything the Bible said was going to happen is happening right in front of our eyes.
Oh, yeah. We're living this
Yeah,
book
man.
of Revelation.
Yeah, that's all
right
I
now.
saw.
We know the
Yeah.
Antichrist,
Going on.
the Antichrist to be
With
the
Jezebel, man, I'm trying to tell you.
the Antichrist to be the leader that the Antichrist to be the leader that everyone on earth thinks, okay, this is the perfect person. Okay, he cares about everybody. He cares about everybody. Okay, that's exactly the Antichrist. He cares about everyone. He cares about every culture. He's going to deceive. He's going to tell you exactly what you want to hear, and everyone's going to swallow it. And then he's going to lead the world to the end. But that's what we're waiting on after that.
No, everybody swallowing nothing.
They're wrong with the world now. Everything got to be just nasty. I don't even know what's going on.
All right.
Okay, I'm just saying.
You good. You good.
Yeah. I don't even know what's going on with that though. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? At this moment in time. It is what it is. I forgot what I was talking about.
Hey, I was trying to think of that word for a while. I was trying to think of that word.
Yeah, man, Jezebel, you know what I'm saying? They got that Jezebel spirit, you know what I'm saying? They be standing, you know what I'm saying? In the club. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Do anything for $1 in a black mile. You feel me? Hey, hold on, you gotta watch them kind, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Little Jezebel spirit, you know what I'm saying? Read the Bible.
Yo, he gotta get that conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
They
They
said happening.
for real.
He's talking about some stuff that's happening. That's what
Jezebel spirit, and man, the women doing prostitution back in that day. You feel me? Prostitution. Sleeping with the king and stuff. You feel me? Know what I'm saying? Paying the girl, not money, a goat. They ain't treating with money now. Man, he said he gave that girl a goat. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I get I bring you a whole goat. I get you. I can give you the business. I just bring you a goat. A goat now. You feel me? Not no $20, not no $30.
But she didn't know she had the greatest of all time.
Man, what?
She didn't know that, dog.
Man, that was crazy though. A goat? You ain't even paid that goat. We paid it with a goat. What? Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, read that Bible, man. You learn a lot of stuff now.
It's true, though.
That shit is equivalent to $40.
Real.
It's true. Jezebel do the John the Baptist got his head chopped off.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Feed the family with a goat.
Yeah, man. You can get him for a goat. They bring you a goat.
You gotta think, the richest people were the ones that had land and livestock.
Yep, livestock. Well, actually, to this day, you can still consider. If you go to somebody's ranch and you see about 30 cows out there, that boy is paid. I promise you. I promise you. He's easy getting. If you got the right cows, 25,000 to 250,000 a head. If you got the right cow, people get. About to give me a phone.
The right cow, about to give me a phone.
About to give me a phone.
Yeah,
Cows and
Let's
pigs.
get some motherfuckers.
I need this animal channel. I'm just saying. How damn.
Yeah.
But man, just talk about what's going on. What you guys think? I was about to say something. I heard.
Often when they talk about getting cows and shit, I was just thinking going to cow heist, nigga. Nah, this bullshit.
Yeah.
Cow
Your
heist.
ass out there robbing cows. You gonna be a badass boy. Especially these days.
You talking
Your ass out there
about
just asking no cows.
you talking about 250,000 a head.
Hey, bro,
Alright.
I'm telling you. Bro, this not a
That's
joke.
not
When you got
cow.
the right animals, bro, you get paid. I promise you.
Yeah.
And that's why they have all those animals, man. They know it's profit, man.
Cow
There was a
heist.
guy, talk about profit. Look, people, you got to make the right decisions during the right circumstances. All right? Last year during the COVID thing, this guy had a whole bunch of land and he had nothing but trees. I'm talking about nothing but trees. People came to him and said, we need trees for toilet paper. Bro, tell me that man became a millionaire. All he had was trees. He said, hell yeah, you can take all these trees. I'm good now. But he had what he needed for that situation. So no matter what your circumstances is, if the world's going to an end, there's still a way to make profit. That's how crazy this world is, man. We got COVID. People making money through COVID because they came with an idea. I told him before, let's start making masks. Why? Make our own masks. You can make profit of that. There's somebody that needs a mask. There's always a way to make profit during. Well,
You know the fucked up thing about this whole COVID situation is every one of the richest people in the world, their wealth almost like it more than quadrupled during this COVID. While everyone else is losing their livelihood, losing their money, losing their business, the richest people in the world, their net worth quadrupled or better.
You know what I can't stand? When a rich person goes on a TV show and they tell you about, man, we feel for you. Our condolences to people that lost their lives. We're suffering too. I mean, I'm in my house, all this land, like 4 or 5 cars outside.
Rollie.
But I mean, I'm hoping you survive what you're going through. Man, I ain't got no food in my house right now. I'm dying out here. And you showing me on your nice ass outfit, your beautiful pool outside. Come on, you struggling? You ain't struggling.
You ain't even
You don't
sweating.
even know what it.
Just let a nigga get a BMW
Thank
car
you.
or
You know what I'm
something.
saying? I'm just saying, man, don't come on
I'll
and
say
give me
that.
your sympathy story. I don't want to hear about your problems.
I'm
bro.
like, you ain't even
I'm
thought
tired.
about paying that bill in how long, nigga?
Thank you. And then COVID is so extreme, and so many people are dying. You get that one celebrity come on TV and they say, "Oh, I'm sick. I've been suffering from the COVID too." I don't care, man, what you're going through. You know how many millions of people are getting sick too? Why is your story so more important than my story?
Why are you
You know what I'm
promoting
saying?
it on
Did
TV?
you know your favorite celebrity got the COVID last week?
Did you know?
Hey, didn't
Did you know about my neighborhood got the COVID this week?
Yeah.
Do I get a documentary for them?
Nigga still not wearing masks. too.
Thank you. Bro,
Still
I
not
don't want to hear
masks.
your sympathy story. But I'm just saying, bro, don't give me your rich problems. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
Don't wanna
didn't
hear
the dude from SpaceX, what's his name, Tesla?
that. Elon Musk.
Yeah, didn't he pass on what's his name during this COVID epidemic shit?
No.
He passed
He
the
passed
Amazon. dude.
Amazon, but now he's back behind him.
He
He
back
lost.
behind him?
He lost 32 billion in one day,
Ooh.
and that's nothing to him because he's worth 140
No,
something
you
billion.
see what you just said? That's nothing to him. Man, if I lost 32 billion, bro, I'd do it
Bro,
right now.
how-
Somebody get hurt.
You losing 32 bill, but how many people could that shit feed? You feel?
Everyone on Earth.
Damn, now you get it real hard.
Basically.
How many
Yeah.
people can that shit feed, bro?
Bro, I think there was a documentary that I talked about one rich dude, I think he had like $100 million. They said, technically speaking, if he broke his money down to the 8 billion people that live on this earth, everybody would have food, clothes, and shelter off of one dude. Now, how many billionaires and millionaires out there? Plenty of them. So that means technically all the hungry, all the people that's struggling will all be good right now if they decide to donate to make sure everybody was Gucci. But they won't. Because they'd rather see your ass suffer. And then they'll come over there and give you a sob story and hold you up with a picture saying, look what I'm doing for my people. Every dollar counts. If you donate to the charity, you donate to the charity. You got the money.
You
Bro,
donate.
why are you asking the people that ain't got the money to donate to your charity when you got the money to do something about it? Bro, I'm getting too hot on this other episode. You know what? I'm going to stop with the negative stuff. Bree, no, we're going to still get negative. Bree, what would you want to talk about? Because I know Bree has something that's going to talk about that's going to switch the whole conversation.
One more. You ready for this?
Hold on, here with it, Bree.
All right. Women just, controlling their man.
Whoa.
Oh,
Women always got something smart to say.
They out of pocket.
No, some men be out of pocket.
Speak of it, Bree. Speak of
Some
it.
men be out of pocket though. You never know.
Yeah.
You know
it's
what
true.
I'm saying?
It's true. It's true. So, you just brought up a whole conversation now. Now, are you talking about, there are some girls out there whooping bad ass. Now, it's true. I don't care how you say it. There's no denouncing that. Then I see some guys scared as hell to go home to their ladies. I see some guys that rather stay at their homeboy's house than go home to their ladies. These are actually happening. There are guys that they pick up that phone and that girl said, you didn't pick up my phone the first time. What's going on? It's a wrap. His guy's like, yo, dog, I gotta go. Yo, man, it's been nice meeting you, Bree, yo. I gotta go. My lady's calling me. What happened to you being able to sit there saying, I got my own cahooters, baby, I'll get home when I get home? You can't do that no more. Let's be honest. You can sit there all day long and tell me I'm the man of this house. Be honest. I know my girl right there. You didn't pick up the phone?
I'm saying, listen, I'm like that, but sometimes I just don't just to avoid all that irritating ass,
Right.
you feel me, shit. But
you're making it worse.
yeah, like I can make it worse on myself. I just be like, hell no, I'm coming, I'll be back. I do that for the most part, you feel me? Because I run shit, but
See?
sometimes I be like, man, I just go ahead.
So
You feel me?
you run shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta put your foot down. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna drop the rules on you. You feel me? Yeah.
That's how you get there.
I'm bad, Bill.
That's how DJ get there.
I think you should get in line. You feel me? Straight up. You feel me? I pay all the bills. I need you to cook and clean. You feel me? You don't do that. I got all that. You feel me? Like, hey, you feel me? I need some ghost cooking. You feel me?
The traditional
You got to.
values.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be the man in y'all. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put your foot down. You
But still,
And then
But
man leave,
that-
women follow.
don't you?
Check that.
Hold up.
Wait a minute,
I'm saying, I'm done.
But don't you want your woman to grow? You want her to just stay at home and
Yeah.
cook and clean?
No, know what I'm saying? She got a job. You know what I'm saying? Everything's straight. You feel me? You know.
still,
A little bit come out. You feel me? A little bit more. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more now. You know what I'm saying? Not too much. I need you to do a little bit more. You know what I mean? The rent paid, light, water, that paid. You feel me? Got the nice spectrum. You feel me? Yeah, on the 25th. You feel me? I need you to handle that. I need you to handle that. Don't think we got to be a $7. I need you to handle that.
I mean, for me, it when it comes to that, it would depend on your values. Like if your number one value is family, then the traditional roles are great because the way it's always worked, the man would go work, do whatever, do the shit no one wants to do. The woman would take care of the kids, raise the kids up right, teach the kids everything they know, be a good role model. The man come back home, be the father. But that don't happen no more, and I think that's part of the problem of society.
The women are trying to be the husband or the man, like
They ain't
They're
trying.
not trying.
They doing it.
Yeah, they doing it.
They're
Yeah.
not trying.
Yeah.
The women
Yeah,
are
they
changing because it's
No,
time
think
for a
about it.
change.
Woo.
It's been long.
She right
overdue.
She right
already know. I got
Long
anything to say about it. I'm
overdue.
put my
The
foot
fact
down
that
somewhere.
y'all
It's
even
gonna be like that. Then
The
it gotta be
fucking
every
wife
man
gotta
for
be at home and do this.
Oh.
and
Nah,
that.
she
Hey,
If y'all women don't make
gotta
it.
go home.
I understand she still gotta come home and do shit, but
For-
other than that, she should be able to do whatever the fuck she want.
Yeah, but I'm
What
just
she
saying,
want,
like
be
for
what
a
the fuck she
family,
want.
for
Yeah.
your
For a family.
kids, that's the best scenario. Now, if you don't got kids, yeah.
But what about
the woman can do whatever
stay-at-home? There's
she
stay-at-home
wants.
husbands. I have seen it.
Yeah,
They
it's
stay
the
home
same.
with stay home with the kids while the ladies out there working one or two
We
jobs.
just gotta ask ourselves,
I can't do it.
was
100%.
society better back then? Not way back, because we know shit wasn't good way back, but back then,
Like
like in the
1930s,
30s, yeah.
Mhm.
Or was it better now? It was better off back
Okay.
then.
It was better.
No.
Go on, Dave. I was gonna say something. Say something.
You was living in the 30s?
It was.
I was like, what the fuck do you mean?
Wow.
You was living in the 30s.
I think it was better because it was more structure back then. Like it was more structure and tradition and shit. Like
It was
now
false
everybody,
and lies.
yeah, it was false and lies. Yeah, but I'm talking about like the way we came up with whatever, just the
Okay.
shit we did. Like
But do I see the way
we
women
used to
are
climb
taking
trees
over?
and go look for animals and bugs and shit. Like
Okay.
now these kids just want to be in the phone type shit. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Alright.
shit just changed.
Now look, I went Bre. Now you gotta see it from a different view, all right? Now just imagine, like you talk about the 1930s, and you got that white that's at home, and husband comes home, dinner's already ready, house already clean, he's taking care of the kids, and
I'm
then
just lying.
and then he sits down, he reads his little, he doesn't see the TV show, he reads his little newspaper, and then she gives his meal, and she says, "How's the
Smoking
meal,
a
honey?"
cigar.
He says, "Shh." He reads the paper. You talk when I finish reading the paper. Wait.
Well, that's too far right
No,
there.
this is
That's
the reality.
exactly-
What was happening because what happened was the
that's
expectancy
true.
was you was the stay-at-home wife. You was the one that said shut the hell up. If I speak, then you can speak. If I take a bitch in the house is clean, take care of the kids, then you can do that. So for females that was going for that, and then they was trying to get the rights to vote in the 1960s, so they got that legalized. I can now vote as a woman. So they was getting a little bit of free. They was feeling good. You still couldn't dress a certain way. You still couldn't act a certain way.
Bitches still figuring out
You see what I'm
shit.
saying?
They over there
So
going
then,
to the space
when
and
you want
shit.
to
They
make money,
learning more.
you couldn't get the same equal pay. You had to still fight for that. Now we have a generation like women say, wait a minute. All this we've been struggling through it. Now you're gonna tell me I still gotta be that stay-at-home wife. I don't want that no more. Because imagine you raising your daughter. You know you got a daughter. You got kids coming away, and you're like, yo, I got a daughter. Imagine her going home saying, "Daddy, do I have to clean when my man tells me to? Shut up when he tells me to? Not pursue my dreams if he tells me to?" They got tired of that. They want that entrepreneur feeling to be able to express themselves and do what they want to do as women.
Okay, and
What?
now they bossed up, so they don't need to keep going no more.
Woo,
Just
all right,
stay
all
like
right.
that.
Nah.
That's it. Y'all don't need to keep taking
Still
shit
going.
over. Just stay like
But
that,
see,
Still
and we can
going.
work it out like this. We
Because
can
you
figure
still
it out.
trying to, catalog, you still trying to contain it. Ain't no containing
They
it.
trying to just go all the way.
I'm
Y'all
going
gonna
ham,
in
I
the
can't go
world,
low.
brother.
But
Y'all was
see,
going in the
yes.
world. Y'all keep on going
Real
like
shit.
that. Y'all
another
try to
way
run
to do
everything.
that, another way for
Exactly.
women
Do it all.
No,
I'm doing it
let
all.
us have some
for
shit.
women, for women to achieve that though, they literally just stay single until you've achieved what you want to achieve. Then settle down. And
Now
find
that's
you a
really
relationship.
telling you how you should do it.
That's when he goes in and said dick is power because bitches got to stay single. You
No,
know what
I'm just saying, like,
I mean,
you
technically,
if you
can't have no
don't
sex,
want
that's
to, I'm not
we
saying
gotta
don't have
focus.
sex. Go do
I'm
your
just
flings,
saying.
go to the bar and all that. But I'm saying like don't settle down in a relationship till
Yeah.
you've achieved
Till
what
you
you
achieve
want
what
to
you want.
achieve.
That's
You know
true.
what I mean?
That
Don't
is
like
true.
get married.
But
Just don't have
but
a kid.
no. See
You
that?
have no kids.
In this
No,
day and age,
no,
You have
no,
no
no, it's gonna
kids.
get worse. It's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
No. Because what happens now? Now, imagine you being a woman. She's already successful. She already got her
Yeah.
own crib. She already got 2 cars. She got a little pet.
She
She got her
expecting a
own
whole
clothes.
lot out of your
You go to
ass.
her now. You intimidated because if you can't match what she matches, you don't want to talk to that lady. Now she's a single woman because no man is brave enough to go to a woman that already has her own. You see the problem?
There-
So a
there
lot
would
of
be
men
some-
don't want the woman to get there.
There
because
would
it's
be
like,
there's betas. There are
Exactly.
beta males
You feel what I'm
that
saying?
like a woman being dominant.
It's the
and
battle.
in
Do
control.
you want your woman to make more money than you? Do you want your woman to be able to sit there and say, I'll shine you anytime? Now you go to your homeboy's house, like, yo, I heard your girl paid for your house last week. How she bought you that new car? Yeah, man, she got all the money. You know as guys how we act. Damn, bro, you need to get your game up, bro. Your girl love you.
Our daddies and shit call that pimp shit and player shit. That what our daddies.
That's
and shit.
like, you gonna let your girl
they
play you
let
like
us
that,
wrong.
dog? You want to man up home, you want to check her ass, tell her
Our
to quit.
people, my
Why?
granddaddy like that. I know. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all granddaddies
Yup.
and shit is like that.
that's fucked up.
Let
You
the
gotta
woman take care of
break
them,
the
and then
fucking
like,
cycle.
Yep.
yeah, I break the cycle.
Break the cycle.
I'm a breadwinner.
Yeah,
I
I
always
need 50-50 at
I
least.
always been a breadwinner.
I need 50-50 at least.
50-50 is good. I'm not mad at
Yeah,
you.
That's real as fuck.
You
That's
know
what
what
you're
I'm
supposed
saying?
to be.
Yeah,
Most
man,
people
It's
that's
supposed to
what
be
you expect.
50-50,
Yeah.
but as a man, until I progress enough to be able to take care of all the little shit, and you save all your shit, and I'll just keep saving.
Exactly. It's the balance. But the thing
It's
is,
a balance,
it's
yeah.
hard too, because I'm with Bre and I'm with us at the same time. The reason why I'm saying that is because now, just imagine if you was a child and you watched your daddy the way he was, and then you become a man. Now, I'm not saying he was a crazy guy, but you know, a guy that took his responsibilities. The woman stayed at home, and you become a man, you get into a relationship, you automatically expect that girl's going to do what your mama used to do. And now she tells you, hey, how you cooking?
But
What?
you ain't getting that
You ain't cooking.
Shoot.
I'm not cooking. I ain't that kind of girl.
Shoot, you ain't
You
getting
like, hold up.
that.
I know I didn't get married to a girl that can't cook. This can't be life.
No.
I ain't going out to eat every day. You want to figure something out. She's like, you cook. And I met a lot of guys who actually does the cooking and the woman don't do the cooking. So it really does depend on the man, but it's like, what do we accept is right? Bre, now, Bre, I'm going to ask you that, Bre. Do you expect that the man should cook as well as the woman and clean as well as the woman, or do you feel that the woman should
I
do a little bit more? Or
it's the
vice versa?
same. I expect it the same because we work just as hard as y'all work. And we do the same shit. We still gotta do laundry. Y'all niggas do laundry?
Yep.
I know y'all niggas hate that shit.
I hate it, but I do it.
I know. I'm like,
Do it.
you got to. Just like we won't clean drawers, y'all won't clean drawers, right? So I'm
I
just
hate
like,
the dishes.
just like y'all want to eat.
What? I killed the dish.
All right, so
Yeah, you like
cook and we'll do the dishes.
I
But
do
that's
not
when
use
like
my
we
hand.
talking
That's
about
what
that
I'm like,
traditional
yeah.
shit back in the
No,
day.
man.
That they was like brought up to be like that. You feel me? Like the women, they was brought up for the
That's sad.
women.
Now let's talk about that, Bre. Now, what do you say? The
She
woman's
don't
now
like that shit, though.
Brought up
Yeah.
to
She don't
clean.
like that shit.
You're brought up
I'm
to
gonna
service.
say you guys were brought up blindly. You
Ooh.
was,
No, but
you
that's
was
some
brought,
people. That's just some
You
people
was brought
heritage
up
You
though.
to
gotta
be
explain
mute.
that. You gotta explain that.
You was
You
brought
gotta
up to be
explain
mute and
That's
be
some people
a
heritage.
tool
though.
for your man.
Yeah.
And not even
Yeah.
a person, you're a tool.
Yeah, I need you in that
Because it's
kitchen.
just like, exactly.
Ooh.
It's like, go do this, go do that. You're basically a puppet. And I'm just like, are you happy? 9 times out of 10, hell no. Hell no. You crying all the time, he beating your ass, you lying.
That happened a lot too.
But if you
Back in
could-
those days, because a woman would get her ass beat and she couldn't go to the police officer and say she got beat. You just dealt with that because
Yeah,
a lot of times they didn't
exactly.
care what a woman said.
They
So
don't.
a lot of women are fighting back the depression and all the things they went through in that past. But at the same time, I can hear what Buttercup and Never saying some women's taking too far.
Okay.
In a
Have you
sense.
ever read Dante's
Too far.
Inferno?
That means they paid attention.
Yeah,
They
but-
wasn't blind.
Have you
Okay? They see through the bullshit.
Sorry.
Like that shit.
But you ever read
It's like-
Dante's Inferno?
Not all. Some.
There's a part in Dante's Inferno in the book where women, it talks about when women ran the world, and that was a dark part of that book. But look, you
What
know
would
what's
be wrong with
what's
it?
going on though right now too. Also, we're entering
What
the
would be
age of
wrong with it?
Aquarius,
Uh-huh.
and that involves women rising up to higher positions,
They do
which
it.
hints what we're about to
They
have
do
a
it.
female president. I mean,
It won't be long.
I'm
it's,
just saying, look at it now. You guys ain't shit without
Don't
women.
me and my
because we
girl
gotta
be fighting
clean
about
and
that. I don't
cook
want to
and
know
do
female
all that
president.
I don't
and
either.
that shit.
I don't
We
know.
don't
Right?
need that. We don't really need that. I told Biden, send a check.
You say one more thing about that chick. Didn't I just tell you about this at the beginning of the conversation? Alright, Terry, but you know what, I ain't mad at you, James. I ain't mad at you. I know. Go
Yeah, I need that.
Give this man his chest when he start talking about
that.
it.
Get me on that 101.
Give the man his
I
chest.
need that. Yeah, I need that.
Check it
That's
out.
all. Send him one now.
But yeah, I do see a societal change, and women are going to start taking over more
There's nothing wrong
positions
with
of
that. There's
power.
nothing wrong with that. But now I have a problem with one thing, Bre. I
Okay.
got a problem with one thing. Now let's say I'm out there playing the NBA,
Okay.
professional, and all of a sudden a girl comes and say, "Yo, I want to play on the same team with the fellas." To me, that's a problem.
Yeah,
You already got the WNBA. Do you? Now I think the females should get paid more. Yeah, they deserve to get paid more, but I'm not against that. But I don't think you should be in the same team with us. Because then they'll say, if I fire you, do I have to be more nicer? If I put you on a football team, do I not hit you as hard now because you're a female? There's restrictions for certain things. Yes, you should be able to play the same sport. You should be getting paid well. I'm not against any of that, but I just don't think you should have unisex in certain sports. Tennis, whatever. Motherfucking volleyball, whatever. But when it comes down to some NBA or some football, you want to be a referee, I'm not against that. You want to be a coach, I'm not against that. Just I don't want you to be a player on a team because it just, I don't know, it's just the vibe ain't right. The vibe ain't right because there's some guys out there like, man, what the hell? If I dunk on this female, they're going to look like I'm a bad person. Oh, he dunked on her. He teabagged on her.
Teabagged the hell
You know,
out
can
of
you
her.
imagine that now?
And she already told
It's controversy. And then everybody's going to talk about that. You know what I mean? It's like,
He right done grabbed the balls like,
Wow. Crazy. It's crazy.
it's like, what can you really get away with in that shit?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? No, I don't know who says unisex basketball. I'm like, no, that's a no-go.
The only thing I think is things to be drastically different with women in more leadership positions. Only because
Why?
men and women,
Let's hear why.
men and women are almost like different creatures the way they think. Now, not all cases, but the majority of men think with the logic part of their mind. The majority of women think with the emotional part of their mind. Now, obviously, there's men that are more emotional and there's women that are more logical, but for the most part. So, I mean, that right there is going to be a clear difference of, for example, if you was president, the differences between the way a man and woman thinks definitely going to change the way outcomes happen. You know, the choices that are made.
So you think she's gonna make a worse decision or
Not
a better
necessarily.
decision?
It's
Don't
just,
lie to her now.
we haven't had a
I'm
situation.
like, do you really trust a woman's opinion? That's what it really comes
Do
down
I
to.
want? I'll say this honestly.
And
do
why
I,
not?
Do I want
You
a
trust her
woman?
cooking though.
Do I want a woman running? Do I want a woman running the U.S.? No. Do I want a woman president? Never.
but
No.
no, see, now you can't do
Now
that.
you can't say
because
that. Don't need
there's,
that.
there's at least
Yeah.
30 countries in the world that has
Don't need
female
that.
presidents out doing great. In America, for over
Name
300
one.
years, they won't let a
Still
woman be in a position
corrupt.
of power. So
Never.
it's almost like you're
It's
showing your
corrupt.
sexism. You're showing your hatred
Corrupt
towards
as fuck.
women. You don't allow them to have a chance.
The main.
America is not America.
We don't need no president as a woman.
You too. So,
President of the United States. The rest of the world's run by men. How's that gonna work out?
easy.
Easy.
You think?
Are
they gonna respect her?
Buttercup, let's go to the Bible.
She's dead.
What did it say a woman could do to a man?
Exactly.
For Adam and Eve. Go back to Adam and Eve. What happened? What can a woman do to a man? What more men will believe and understand if they're a woman? A woman can deceive a man easily, right? More than a man. So if a woman's in a position of power, it don't take long for her to play the game like a puzzle and make these motherfucking guys do what they say compared to a man. Because another man's like, man, I don't give a damn about this Trump. I don't care about Biden. Try me if you want to. But a woman can work with words in a way where he's like, she's right. We should do this. It's a good idea.
Exactly.
All she gotta do.
I got $100 grand for you.
You're making me think the damn Antichrist is gonna be a woman.
It's possible.
It's possible.
The point is,
It's possible.
we don't think about it though sometimes. Sometimes we like, yeah, I don't want a woman, and I can see where
It's
you're coming
possible.
from.
That's
But
true.
at the same time, Buttercup, women know that men don't want them in power. Because when Hillary went up there, how many men was, her votes for women votes was high. But men votes, very low. Then the hell no, women in position, and I don't blame her because I don't trust Hillary anyway.
No.
But that's just me. But the
No,
point
I'm
is,
saying they find them emails.
but you have to have a
That
white
would
woman, Bre. So I'll put you as a woman president, but make sure it's the white woman. It can't be
Right woman.
Hillary Clinton, because she did some dirt. It can't be a Kamala Harris. She did some dirt. Some people say Michelle Obama. But back to the whole conversation, I'm with Bre. we do need to make some changes, and a lot of females are stepping up right now in a good way. But I do have another problem. Right?
Let's hear it.
With the females, stay strong. But then you got this, there's nothing wrong with being a feminist, but it's the feminists that are too feminist, the ones that don't like men at all.
Oh.
To me, how the hell can you hate men that bad? Now, I know if you went through a situation and it happens, you can hate men. I can understand that, but you can't sit there and denounce
Not
all
every
men.
man. Yeah.
As if every man is out there to hurt you and beat you and rape you. And every man ain't about that. Like, there's a lot of men ain't gonna want to do that to
A lot of men
you
ain't
know
great.
what I mean?
No
So,
man.
you know what I mean? Yeah, for real. There's gonna be people that really have an agenda for the positive, and they got a real reason. Then you got some out there like, F men, if daddy could die. It's like, what? What the hell? I don't want to chop their balls, castrate them.
That's so
There's
true.
true stories like that. Like, yo, what
Yeah.
the hell wrong with you, man?
If you watch like on YouTube, there's a woman like walking through New York for like an hour or some shit, getting catcalled. Like, there's so many people trying to talk to this girl, and then they say the most disrespect. Like, bro, just let that girl walk, bro. Like, if she don't bite, then let her go.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Shoot, I got her phone.
Power,
Right.
and there's nothing wrong with that. And I can see why a lot of men don't want them as presidents because they're thinking about the raw things. Sometimes you see things from certain videos or certain movies, and you be like, "Yo, maybe females are gonna act like that." It's not always necessarily true. And like I said, long as we pick the right person, because we've been picking a lot of males in positions that haven't done a good ass job at all.
Not the right
You know what I mean?
person, no.
So what's the difference between having a female in that position?
No,
You know what I'm saying? It'd be kind of messed up.
We don't need
300
that.
years, you got nothing but males. And then what was like? I just want to have my fish in the wall one time. You like, nah.
No,
But you going to keep
no.
picking people like Trump and Biden and all these other people that don't
All
do their
right.
job, and George
All
Bush,
right.
and they get their job done, or Clinton over here getting a motherfucking blowjob. We going to pick these guys?
Whoa,
But a woman wasn't being presented power.
Whoa.
So you okay with? I'm going to need you to put that outside. What is here? So, I was talking about Clinton getting a blowjob. So you said, what?
Yeah.
And then the phone rang. All right,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So-
Clinton getting a bowl job.
Yeah,
Saying
Clinton
you still on
was getting
that?
a blowjob.
You still
with the
on that? I
office.
thought that.
No, it happened.
Right,
What I'm saying, I'm making an example.
Not
So,
recently.
For all the guys that we picked as politicians, they either
Right.
getting a blowjob or doing cocaine or doing something like that. So what's wrong with a female giving her a chance? All right, you know what I'm saying? That's what I look at when I look at female presence. I can see why people get mad about the conversation, but it's only an opportunity.
Okay.
You really look at Georgia. We got a black man as a motherfucking senator out there. Hot damn. How many years? I mean, Georgia had so many slaves. I thought it would be about damn time. Tyler Perry bought a damn studio out there.
I know.
I'm like, yo, I think black love. Yo, then we got, oh, now you got a black man as a senator. Feel me? Just saying.
Anything happen?
Good things are happening.
Right.
Things are going to happen worldwide.
Change, man.
All right, so, been the Preacher Parker Show. I told you the show was going to be funny, loud, crazy, everything. Y'all have any last words? And you know I like to hear last bangers, so please hit it with a last banger, anything positive, negative, whatever you want to talk about. Say it now. Never hold your peace. Everybody, you can start with a... Yeah, you want?
Man, stay safe, man. Don't take the vaccine. Social distance.
Real
You
talk.
feel me? Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Hot damn.
For real. That's how that shit spread.
They shouldn't have to teach you that. That should have... I don't know get to it right now. That should have self-taught.
They so worried about these masks and shit, but yeah, wear the mask too, but like we should be wearing gloves and shit too.
Now,
Some
what we all-
motherfuckers just nasty, bro. Like,
No. Bro, once they be in the bathroom, see a motherfucker come out there, you know they ain't wash their hands.
No, they ain't wash their hands.
Like, for real, though?
dude I working with at Lowe's used to do that shit. Every time I go to the bathroom and he in there, he don't never wash his hands. Like, bro, if somebody else in there, at least like wet your hand, make it look like you
But
wash
what you do
your
next
hands.
time, bro, put the hot water on that stuff, be like, happy birthday to me. Be like, what you doing? Washing my hands. Like, you should be doing hot damn it. Bring any final words?
Oh yeah, man. Just continue to change. Let's continue to be better, because you know we can make ourselves better if we all work together and think
Now,
positively.
Cultures, you right.
Give out what you know. Put out what you give out, basically.
Speak that.
That part.
Real shit, yo.
What's up?
And have a great night.
Hey, Buttercup.
Stop getting all your information and everything you know from media and from social media webs. Do your own research, no matter what it is in life, no matter what you were taught, no matter what you think you know. Do your own research, multiple sources, figure things out, look at what's really going on in the world, open your eyes, stop being asleep. There ain't much time left.
Hey, damn.
Damn.
Hard.
Powerful.
What you got there?
No, I don't really got nothing. Just stay safe, stay masked up.
Yeah.
You know, corona out there, wash your hands.
Yep.
You feel me? That's the first thing.
All right.
You feel me? That's the first thing now. You feel me?
I got you.
Yeah. They
Anything
got
else?
it, yeah.
That's what you gotta say.
Basically.
Thanks. All right. Well, it's been the Preacher Parker Show. I brought you over here Bre and Buttercup and DJs and Nep to the building. Told you it was going to be legit. Told you it was going to be fire. Told you it was going to talk about some real ass situations that's happening every single day in our country. And we need more unity like this. People of all cultures at the same time, male and females getting together and having conversations, more dialogue. Because these dialogues are important. Important for the reason is that we are more aware, we're more self-conscious, we open up our subconscious mind and we're starting to understand things from a different belief. Everything you see, like Buttercup said, can be a 100% lie. And like DJs and Nep said, man, wash your damn hands, keep yourself clean, and keep yourself safe. Nobody should have to teach your ass to be safe. Nobody should tell you how to protect yourself from germs. You was taught this with childbirth. Hot damn. And like Bre said, man, equality, man, work together. We need this diversity. We need everybody getting together. We too busy out here fighting and hating on each other that we don't see what the real agenda is. Pay attention to what's going on right now, man. It's been the Preacher Parker Show. Bad love to you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. God bless.
Peace. Yeah.
All right, now it's still recording.